working in local TV news or sports, you have to be a Swiss Army knife. You have to have a short memory. Don't make the same mistake twice. Move on the next day, and trust your team and build and cultivate and protect your relationships. Right? There's a consistency in a local market that you must stick to. I think all of that was a foundation for myself to move into a company that I really certainly did not have all of the answers to in terms of the types of content we were creating and the direction we ultimately headed. But the ability to be nimble and to really listen to not only the athletes that you're working with, but also to the audiences that you are speaking to, all kind of, there is a foundation there. And I think then, you grow and you learn from there. What was interesting about Red Bull Stratos was that it was a 5-year project that was certainly something that was a lifelong dream of Felix Baumgartner and the holy grail of skydiving, but no one knew about it. And so we had to, first of all, capture everything and really mine through these stories. And there were a lot of curves along the way, and it was very difficult. But building ultimately a content plan to build an audience within a year of this event that we thought would happen at a certain time, but then would shift due to weather and a few variables, was a huge challenge. But a lot of work was set out to build that audience and to build interest and when we did get to this live event, we were ready to go. And when we got to the live event, the first day when we were on YouTube Live and 4 million people were watching a balloon for 3 hours.
Amazing.
The wind came up and it popped the balloon, and that was on a Tuesday. So we almost broke YouTube 6 years ago, and we now had 5 days to take the final balloon we had. There weren't any left. On probably the last day that would work in October of 2012 until we would have to wait sometime into winter of 2013 in Roswell, New Mexico. And a lot of patience and a lot of, the benefit of having a partner like YouTube as a global digital partner was we could turn it on and we could wait. And we had a lot of great linear partners with the BBC and Nat Geo and some others, but ultimately the ability to be digital and to push this out and to cultivate that audience. And they all came back. We had 8 million people watch the day that it happened. And it was, and I don't think we quite really understood it at the time, but it was this ultimate second screen experience that actually went off on a Sunday when the NFL was playing. And I thought that would be a major issue. And it wasn't, because everyone had their phones and they had their tablets and they had their computers, and they were still able to watch this event occur. And it was a very human event, and that's also the heart of what we do at Red Bull Media House, and it's telling those human stories and expanding human potential. And that was certainly the extreme end of the types of things that we do, but a lot of really interesting things that came out of that.
Yeah.